Hello everybody, Gingershadow here, and welcome back to some more Avatar Modpack with me, and only me, because I'm on my own today, which doesn't happen very often in Avatar, but here I am. I don't know, there was no one around. You know, originally I was supposed to be recording with people and whatnot, but it's just sort of been pushed behind due to, like, people having to leave for, I don't know, real life stuff, I guess. Then I was supposed to be recording with Richie some point today, but he's not around so far, and he said he wasn't going around later tonight, so I don't know, I'm going to hope I get to record with Richie in the next few days, because he still has the freaking Avatar power. And my god, the bloodlust that's coming off of Zaro and Inmo when Richie's name gets triggered. They want his carcass at this point. They want that power transferred. Anyway though, no, I just thought I'd hop on myself and get some bits and pieces done. And I was already on for a bit by myself already. I went off and I went and scouted out and found a couple of interesting dungeons. Found a sea temple actually. One of the ones we need to fight the whatchamacallit in. What's this called? The Elder Guardian. Which, I'm going to save that until Richie gets here, because it is a water temple. He is the waterbender, aka the Avatar. And honestly speaking, the best way in actually killing him probably is to make him face against bosses. So that'll be fun. Here's hoping. Fingers crossed the power gets transferred. He's had it for so freaking long. We want him dead at this point. But anyway, yeah, I also started preparing for that by getting stuff ready here. aka I'm like getting Nether warts and that ready so I can start brewing potions soon, because we're going to need water breathing. And because of the Extreme Darkness mod and it's underwater, we're definitely going to need night vision. So that's all fine, but I can get that done as we go. That's not a big deal, because, you know, I've already got the stuff pretty much prepared for that. I just need some bits and pieces. I need a few more pufferfish, hopefully, which I started picking up more of the fishing things for it, because I felt like that would be a good idea. Hold on, where are they? There they are. Oh, good, another pufferfish. There's another 3 spread out throughout the land. There's like 1, and there's a little pond of water nearby, which is slightly this way. I'm gonna go check on them quickly before we get started. Yeah, there's one over there, but around those trees where fairies gather, and then there's another lake around there. Or, another river, sorry, that just has 2 more sitting next to it. Because, yeah, those things, they're quite cool. Like, they're really, really handy. They auto fish for you. I mean, there is another fishing. Oh, yeah, it's got pufferfish as well. Awesome. And also, you get some other cool stuff out of it. Like, I think, did I get my bow from it? I feel like I got the bow from it. It's one of them saying low on gravel, like, they don't put gravel in you. I'm very confused. Like, the other ones over there have never eaten any gravel. But yet, this one's actually eating its gravel. I don't know. Maybe it's just because of where it is. It needs, like, because of how deep it is, it just needs gravel. Also, that's annoying. I tried to get gravel, and what do I get? I get freaking flint. Sodding hell. Yeah, an underwater fight, though, that's going to be tricky for me. Because, you know, being the old firebender, I can't really use my bending at all under there. Which is a shame, because I would have liked to firebend a Elder Guardian. But, oh well. Also, as for people talking about the bending and saying, oh, you don't rely on your bending enough and all that jazz. So what? It's an Avatar series, yes. It's not the only thing I'm going to rely on. Like, whenever I do Naruto, I don't just rely on jutsus all the time. I play about with all different aspects of the different mods that are around. That's just how we roll. We operate like that. Also, I don't know. I guess it must be using the gravel because of, like, how deep it is over here. Because, like, the pond over there and the one next to the little river, or the little bit next to our house, it never asked for gravel, ever. Like, it's had 1 piece in it the entire time. It's just sat there. So, I don't sodding, though. Yeah, no, we're going to play around with the bits we find, like, the different mods. Like, obviously, we've got the slash blade. Because as nice as the bending is, it's not going to save us from a giant horde of zombies. The slash blades are pretty much an equalizer, especially for when the blood moon comes around. Plus, the slash blades are just freaking awesome, so we love them. But yeah, no, the whole relying on just bending thing, that was never going to be the deal. That was never going to be the deal. I mean, anytime we've got a series, we always try and, like, use all different stuff. Just relying on the one powers all over and over again. If I was just shooting a flamethrower all the time, one, I'd run out of chi, then I'd have to sit for a couple of seconds or a minute or something to get all my energy back. You know, it would get boring and repetitive. I like to shoot at my fire, yeah, but I'm not going to use it all the time. That's just how the series went now. Alright. Pufferfish-wise, we're fine like that. So we're going to leave that alone for today. So one of the things I wanted to look into today, though, I'm talking about, like, obviously all the different mods we've got. There is a certain, where are the books? There's books lying around somewhere. There's a certain book I can make that I believe, I can't remember exactly how I make it. I'm going to give it a try right now, and we'll just see. Also, I think redstone is required for this next bit. Yeah, there's certain books for certain mods that I've not really looked into too much yet. I want to give it a try, though. Is it like this? There we go. The V's Craft. Also, I think, yeah, I need to do that with all the books. I need to make 3 or 4 volume 1s. I take a volume 1, I get another feather, gets me volume 2. I take another volume 1, and I give it a redstone. That gives me volume 4, which was what I wanted, but whatever. Then another one, and we get volume 3. There we go. Ditch the slot in here. Right, I've got these. Physicraft is basically the flying mod. It gives us airships. I put this mod specifically in because I saw an airship that looked exactly like one from the Fire Nation. And thus I want it, because, you know, I traveled around the world a bit. Like, I found obviously sea dungeon stuff, but they're pretty far away. I had to travel over water and stuff, and I obviously had to do all that jazz. But yeah, traveling. If I could travel in the air, that would be so much cooler, I think. So, I don't know, I would like to give that a try. Alright, what's this thing going to say? So, Physicraft. Nim said it wasn't possible. He always said players can only fly via the power of creative. Well, permanent flying, yes, but I mean, they did bring in the flying machine, the wing thingies from the Nether. Not the Nether, the End, which we need to get to at some point, because I actually want to try. I've never tried them, ever, in any of, like, I've never gotten to that bit of Minecraft. Basically, I've never just went in Creative Mode and spawned it and tried it. I've just never tried it. I should try it. But anyway, well, today I proved him wrong. These airships will forever change how we explore our world. I should now share my wisdom with you. Block recipe. Okay, airship workbench. A must-have. Use it to make all recipes. So we need to make a workbench. All the airships related items in all of my guidebooks are made using the airship workbench. Now that we have our workbench, let's go into some of the more basic parts you will need. An airship balloon, made out of leather and built to last. Airship engine generates power so you don't have to. That's very helpful. The heart of the airship, the airship ignition. It's time to create the airship frame. This item indicates what your frame will look like and can be changed using any time. The starting frames are the wooden ones made from planks. Note, frames affect the speed modifier and max altitude. Alright, so basically we can have oak plank ones, we can have spruce plank, no, just any plank ones. Disabled by default. Mythic airship. What the hell are they? I don't even know what they are, but anyway. There are a total of 27 frames. To list all of these would be insanity. Feel free to use just enough items for their sites. And all but the Nether Star frame is made... Oh wait, is that Nether Star? Is that the new look for it? Okay. All but the Nether Star frame is made with whole blocks in the same pattern. Now that you have this part, let's get into building. There are 4 airship types. The Weisenberg, the Visible... I'm not even going to try. The names can be changed via config. So, we've got that one. Classic airship. Some things can't be beat. A unique twist on the airship design. So, it's got 2 bubble bits, I guess. 2 bubble bits. 2 balloons. An airship built for the tech enthusiast. Looks the exact same. Let's get solid. Okay, I guess they look slightly different depending on which one you go for. Steampunk airship. So, it's version 4. Dismounter. Eject mobs. Mobs from what? Oh, can have mobs ride. That's cool. Pilot airships will like a pro. Okay, ins and outs of airship safe paint. Okay. Airship expansion. System made easy. Alright, so that's basically the ins and outs of what we need. So, I'm pretty sure we've got all that stuff that like it's shown there. Maybe not a magma block. I may have to jump into the Nether to get a magma block. Unless Richie got an extra one and didn't use it. That or we just happen to have 4, Nether, no, that's a different type of light. That or we just have 4, not Nether, magma creams, that's the thing. For 4 magma creams, that works as well. When I think about it, do we actually have, I may have another problem. Need leads, and leads you get by slime, and we haven't got any slime. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, wait, this might be a problem. Wait, is there a way to make slime? Because there could be, you know. You could make it from a fish. Jellyfish! There we go! I knew there was a reason I like jellyfish. Hold on, I'm pretty sure... Hold on, it's about hit night time. Can I sleep quickly? There we go. Alright, we need slimes. This is easy enough. Alright, let's make the workbench first, actually, though. Oh, you can make... Oh, you can make a slime one. Not gonna, but, you know, you can. That's cool. Right. Workbench. Oh, hello. They're pretty strong. Anyway, right, okay, so we need a fire charge, workbench, 2 iron blocks, block of lapis, 2 gold ingots, 2 iron ingots. Alright, how do you make a fire charge again? I think it's flint, coal, and blaze powder. If I'm not mistaken, I think. I don't know, let's find out. Is this how you're made? No, it's not. Okay, how do we make it? I know it's blaze powder. Oh, it's gunpowder, not flint. Okay, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. It is sort of a thing that we use in dispensers as, like, a weapon. There you go. Alright, fire charge. Done. Then we need a block of lapis, which we have one for some reason. We need 2 blocks of iron. Actually, we're going to need 20 ingots anyway, because we need 2 ingots separate. What was it? 2 gold and a workbench. Alright, that's easy, is it? Da-da. If any luck, we'll basically have a Fire Nation airship at the end of this episode. That's the plan. Or it's one of the plans, anyway. Something I'm going to hope to try and achieve. Other than that, the main goals right now for me, personally, is, like... I want to fight the Wither at some point, because he drops a Slash Blade, and I like the Slash Blades, thus we're going to try and get that at some point. So now, that's one thing. Damn it, the fire charge goes in the middle. There we go, airship workbench. Oh, it looks cool. I feel like I've already made one of these. No, it's certainly not. I feel like someone was going to make one of these and just never did. Alright, let's stick the rest of the fire charges in here. Jellyfishes. I'm fairly certain. Yeah, there was more jellyfish. I'm gonna need more anyway, I think. Alright, hold on. Jellyfish, there's one. Anything else of interest? Not really. I really should look into, like, what I can use all those, like, fish for foods. Like, just to make good use of them, but whatever. We'll worry about that another day. Although I'm fairly certain, like, the things over here, they're asking for gravel. The fishery things. I'm fairly certain even without gravel, they still catch stuff. As long as they've got a fishing rod and food, they'll catch stuff. And maybe they're just less efficient. Although I'm not certain. I really like these things. The fact that they're all catching jellyfish, that makes life so much simpler. You'd imagine my heartbreak if I had to go and hunt and look for a freaking, whatchamacallit? If I had to go and hunt and look for a swamp biome to find a slime. Which may or may not even work, because I don't even know if I can find slimes, because they might always spawn at certain times or something. But anyway, alright, 4 jellyfish, that is 4 slime balls. Awesome. Oh wait, there's another fishing thing in this, isn't there? Hold on. There's fish bait. Yeah, so we've got a... Is that a net it's called, or...? No, it's not called that. No, there's the other one, though. Actually, wait, which mod's that out of? It must be up, it's up Ham's Harvest Craft. Yeah, there's another thing to catch fish, and it just specifically catches tons of fish. And I've got a ton of fish. I could plant a bunch of them next to the water and just get even more fish. I'm with Fire Nation. Why am I obsessed with fish? I don't even know. Don't ask me. I don't know where the obsession with fish came from. Right, okay, so here's this bugger here. So, okay. Volume 1. So, I know for the balloon, I need leather and... What was that thing? String. That's easy enough. The other bit's slightly more complex. Alright. Before we do that, though, if I look up red... Alright, here we can have a redstone Weizenberg. Which just requires... Alright, wait, so you don't get a different colored airship. The Wither Blade. Why'd that shot when I put in red? Alright, but basically... Oh god, it's a lot of redstone. It's a lot of redstone, you know? Their max altitude's all 120. Okay, well that's still pretty high. I'm not gonna lie, I would quite like... Hold on, if we type in nether... Okay, there is a nether one. 170, okay, so that's... Oh, it looks very dark, though. It's basically, it's a nether brick one. Alright, you know, I might go for the nether brick one. That actually looks quite cool. That looks pretty cool, you know? I mean, I don't know what speed... Yeah, speed modifier 1, okay. Whatever, yeah, I can get behind that. Alright, okay, hold on. So, before anything else, we're going to need leather and string. So I can get behind that. Oh, yeah, I'm getting tons of string for the slime balls as well. And leather is there, okay. So, get ourselves... I'll just make a basic one. I'll just make the very first design to begin with, and then I can try making other airships later. But for the now, let's go with the very basic one. So, we wanted them. We need 4 leads, which I think is it like this? Okay, hold on. Maybe making them inside this bench is a bad idea. There's a perfectly good bench right here. Also, I really like that bench, so that's pretty cool. The way it's like spinning all the time. Oh, I like it. Right, 4 leads. There we are. So we needed 4 leads. What was the other bit? We're going to need airship. Alright, hold on. Do we have netherrack? Here's hoping we do. If not, a quick trip to the nether. Do have netherrack? Oh, thank God. Because as much as I say a quick trip to the nether is a very dangerous, scary place. And I'm not a fan of it. No, no, no. Not unless I want to try and get someone killed. But arguably, like, it's more dangerous than now. Like, a lot of time we go to the Nether and yeah, we're scared of it. But it's normally not too big a deal. Because I just left the iron inside here. It's normally not too big a deal because we have gravestones. So, like, if we die, it's a pain. But it's bearable. We can get around it. Not so much here, no. If we fall in lava, our stuff burns. And it burns hard. So, that sucks. That's why we want to try and kind of avoid that. But we all need to go there eventually. We need to go get wither skills so we can get the wither. Alright, airship frame. Boom. That's done. Next, we're going to need 2 engines, aren't we? Yes, we are. We're going to need 2 pistons, 4 iron bars, and redstone blocks. A piston is made through... okay. Yeah, I know how this is all made. Alright, so we're going to need some of that. We're going to need some of that. A bit less of that, actually. We're going to need a bunch of iron. We need a bunch of redstone. Got tons of redstones. That's not even... I could have built the redstone one, actually, I think about it. But no, it'll look a lot better with the... I'm going to hope it looks a lot better with the netherrack one. Who knows? We'll soon find out. What was the other bit we needed? No, that's everything we're going to need. Okay, good, good. Alright, so we're going to need iron bars. Going to need 1, 2, 1, 2. It's like this. Alright, now we're going to need 4 because we need to make 2 lots of these. So, bim, bim. Alright, 4 pistons. Then it's 2 pistons. Oh wait, hold on. Now we're going to 2 iron redstone blocks as well. Oh god, I've not been this confuddled about building things since Academy Craft came in. Academy Craft screwed us over so hard. Like it was just a pain in the backside to get to grips with. Oh god, I've completely lost where I'm going with this. All right, it's 4, 2, and 2. Okay. So bit. Okay. Now we remember why the spinny bench is right there, looking at us. Sodding hell. Right, here we go. This time I've got it. But no, Academy Craft, it screwed over our brains so hard. Like, we were so confused with it. Oh, God. Hold on. There's achievements. Vise, where are you? Visecraft. Flying with style. Craft a colored airship. I mean, I plan to pilot an airship. I'm all fired up. Oh my god, it's a fairy tale reference. Craft an airship ignition. Fry tested, professor approved. Requires I'm all fired up. Craft an expansion module. Huh? You know, I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright, ignition. Okay, this is the hard bit. We need a magma block. Now we do, like, there was magma blocks. But I'm fairly certain they all got, like, used to build Richie's armor. So arguably we're not gonna find any around here, unfortunately. Right, hold on. Put everything of value in here. Clean all the books. Airships, you can sit there. Redstone in there. I don't need that. Right. Ah, sodding hell, I'm gonna have to go to the nether, aren't I? I wanted to avoid going to the nether, just because it's gonna be a pain. I can do it, but, don't like the nether, it's dark there. Because my original thoughts in the series was maybe I could build, like, my base in the nether, because, you know, Fire Nation and all, you know, it's all fiery. Yeah, no, I'll sodding die. I'll die in there. I'm sure of it. I'm very certain I'll die. It's not a safe place. It's never been a safe place, even more so now. No, at least, alright, the magma blocks will be a thing, so we'll grab some. We'll scoop some up. I'll scoop a few up, so I make sure I don't ever need to go back again. Right, put torch in there. Oh, sodding hell, where's the way we go again? I completely forget the direction you go to get out of here. Oh, that's annoying. Alright. The plus side is, with dynamic lighting, by the way, I figured out that when other people are on, dynamic lighting freaks out a bit more. But when it's just you yourself, it works a bit better. So I think it's when it's trying to load up multiple dynamic lights at once, it tends to kind of freak out a bit more with you, because it's like, oh, you're trying to run all these dynamic lights all at the same time. Whereas you can see here, when I'm by myself, it's running fairly well, like, for the most part. Also, I can make that jump, right? Like, whoop, whoop. Another point of the slash blade, it just completely ignores all logic of everything. Oh, I love the slash blade. It's overpowered as it is. Right, okay, magma blocks. You're a new addition to Minecraft that I know very little about. Oh, sodding hell. I know standing on them hurts like a bitch, so I'm gonna try and avoid that. There we go. Tons of them. Because we need them all. Mainly just in case, like, if we decide to build more of these ships, mainly. I don't know if let's get any other uses all in that armor. No, it is literally just for the ignition in the armor. Okay, that's always handy. Alright, that'll be enough. Let's get out of here. And rather than finding our way back, we'll just head back. This way. There we are. Oh, the nail's a scary place. We need to come back healing at Wither Skulls, though. That'll be fun. Oh! Oh, good! Oh, I'm so glad I stayed on today. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Hold on. I need to... Hold on, game. Let me in. Let me in. Oh, I'm so glad I came on today by myself. For those of you that don't know, this is what a blood moon looks like. The moon is red. Everything is red. Alright, hold on. It's the first... Well, it's not the first blood moon. I came on once by myself, and there was a blood moon. And that was a scary time. Because that was before I had all the cool stuff. Right, okay. Well, let's start ditching stuff that we don't want to lose. Because there's a fair chance we're going to lose stuff. So let's ditch everything at this point. Right, then. Need my slash blade. Let's do this. Oh, it's a blood moon. I can't just hide inside. It's the first time the moon's decided to do this on camera. Hello? Hello, spider. You know, my first experience with this was far more terrifying since she's all decided to charge at me. Then again, I also had an Enderman sprint at me in the Blood Moon. That was a fun time. Okay, now we're getting a bit more into it because now there's a bit more mobs. Also, this could... Oh, my armor's built up. Oh, that's handy. Here you. Come on, then. Get my way, you lot. Here, burn all of you. Oh, Ow! Sorry, hell. Now, I was expecting a bit more mob variation, but we're not really getting much of that. You know what, guys, this is far more... Oh, actually, no, it's because I'm also holding a torch. Hold on, what happens if I take a torch off? This is what happens. I mean, okay, it's still pretty... It's still pretty lit up, all things considered, because all the torches have got everywhere. But, like, yeah... because of the pure darkness, or the extreme darkness mod, yeah, our screens literally just go pure red. And it's terrifying. Especially when you log on and it's like this for the first time. Oh, oh my god, it's beautiful. Hello! You can die as well. Can I just, like, quickly... Yeah, even lighting up with a bit of fire, it's still a really weird place. Hello! Anyone else wanna have a pop? No? See, this is why I really wish that we had, like... I wish I could get this to work in 1.10. Or, sorry, 1.7.10. I've never been able to get it to work on that version. I wish I could. I don't know how. Because, basically, it would be so much cooler if I could get it with all the modded mobs on. Like, Gilmore of Gaia mobs. And a Blood Moon. That would be amazing. I would absolutely love that. I would absolutely adore that. But no, I can never figure out how to get it to work. I paid it for, like, the later versions. I think 1.8 is the earliest version I can figure it out for. Maybe there's a version. Maybe I've just not looked hard enough. I don't know. Over the years, I've gotten better at finding mobs and using mobs and mods and whatnot. After the numerous mod packs I've had to make. Well, not had to. I choose to make all the mod packs I make. So, you know. That's just how I roll. Alright, you get out of here. Skeleton, get out of here. Hello, Creeper. You're a legendary Creeper and you're dead. That's a shame. Hey, I powered up all my armor now, actually. Now I think about it. But yeah, this sword is literally here as an equalizer for when a Blood Moon strikes. Although, there's been a very distinct lack of Enderman. Very distinct lack of Enderman. Where's the Enderman at? Hello, Metal Zombie. You're dead as well. And then more of these spawn. And even more of these spawn. My sword, you nearly broke. Ow! Now you're still at full, okay. How am I gonna upgrade this to Muramasa if it never breaks? Oh god. Need to think of this. Alright, there's the witches. Nothing else that can... Oh, I wish... I'm just thinking, what happens if we go to the dungeon? Where the witchcraft spawns. The, oh, what's it called? The Elder Guardian spawns. And it's a Blood Moon. With, like, tons of the Guardians just spawn the water around us. That would be amazing. I want to see what happens in a Blood Moon when we go there. But no, a Blood Moon, I really think... Maybe I can increase the percentage of how often a Blood Moon occurs. Like, if there's a way to do that, I feel like I should. Also, by any chance, is my sword just feeding off my levels in order to get its energy back? Or is it just auto-regenning? because it's like bloodthirsty as hell. Alright, you're not getting your experience back the now. Or your energy back the now. But again, I've not switched off this. If I switch off... Yeah, okay, because my sword's bewitched. Okay, that's a bit odd. Well, it's not odd. People told me... I figured it out... Well, I never figured it out. I get told. Now I looked at it and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, my sword has no name. Like, when you go over it, it literally says nothing about it. Hello there, ancient golem. Fall. Yeah, creeper. Oh god, it's gonna explode. Oh, the skeletons are so weird in this version. They'll back away. It's really odd. Makes sense though. They're sharpshooters. They're meant to be. The water looks weird in the Blood Moon. Oh god, it looks like it's... I don't know, it's got a really weird shade of green to it. Is red and blue make green? It's like yellow's involved in that. I cannot remember my art, damn it. I didn't think red... No, wait. No, red and blue makes purple. So why is the water green? Don't understand. Oh, sodding hell. None of it makes any sense. Alright, well, I've killed most of the things around here. Stuff will keep spawning. But yeah, this is basically a Blood Moon. Obviously, a lot more terrifying when you don't have your sword. I think next time around, I'll see if I can convince everyone to come out here just with our bending powers and just see if we can push everything away. I'm pretty sure all the villagers will probably be dead by this point. Just sad days for them, I suppose. Oh, God. This screen looks so weird. Everything looks so weird. Right, anyway. Ditch all this slot. Go grab the stuff that I need again. Where did I put all my stuff? Is it in this one? No, it's in this one. There we go. Grab everything. Bip, 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 bip. Everything, and arrows, and water bucket. Oh, and potatoes. There we go. Right, I think that's everything. Right, okay. Back to building an airship. Ignore the Blood Moon. No one cares about the Blood Moon. No. Just continue making an airship. This is fine. Right, okay, so... What's the next bit I need? Well, it's the last bit, obviously. Wait, where are you? Oh, yeah, I'm reading the wrong book, aren't I? Oh, yeah, I'm reading Volume 3. No. Where's Volume 1? There's Volume 1. Although, expansions, hello. Now that you've built your airship, you can pilot it like a pro. Okay, yeah, this is a few steps beyond what I'm ready for. Pilot, ha 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 ha, you're very funny. Right, okay, I need 2 diamonds, gold, 4 iron, and a rail. Or, sorry, an iron bar. Awesome. So we need 1 of them, 2 of them. I think that was what it said. 4 of these. I mean, that's what you said, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's make the last bit. So we need ourselves 2 diamonds, 1 gold, 1 iron bar, 4 of these bad boys, and ourselves a magma block. And boom, we've got the ignition. I'm all fired up, baby. And with that, got the frame, okay. And we get the Weisenberg. So, okay, we need 4 to frame and balloon. So we need 4 ignition, 2 engines, frame, and balloon. And we've got our another brick Weisenberg. We also should ditch. Fry tested, professor approved. I don't understand that pun. Or joke. Oh, is the moon going away finally? You can't sleep during a blood moon either. You don't feel tired enough to sleep. Yeah, I probably wouldn't consider. Look at the moon. It's so red. That's the first time I've actually got to appreciate a blood moon, because the first time it happened was off camera. I was literally just... I think it was just after we recently found this place. I was going to go on mining, and as soon as I logged on, I logged off, like, in the middle of the village. And oh my god, I had so much regret, because the screen was just pure red. There was no lights anywhere. I had no torches in my inventory. And, like, I'd slept in a bed, so, like, I respawned in the village. But, like, I had Enderman spraying at me, I had everything chasing me. I had a... I think I had anomalous wood, swords. Like, it was, like, it broke very, very quickly. Also, is this... Hello? Why you got a square radiating around you? That's very weird. I don't know if I approve of that. Alright, let's give the Weisenberg a fly. Let's do this. Can't believe a freaking blood moon happens. Oh my god, I've been waiting for one to occur for ages. I think I should increase how often they happen. Like, I think right now that's a 1 in 20 chance per night they'll come on. I think I should increase it to like 10 or 15% chance. Just make it a bit more fun. Right, anyway, shift, right click, and... Alright, we need to do something about the balloon. There's a way you can upgrade the balloon, right? Yeah, I feel like there is. Breaking sound barriers. Okay, I have absolutely no idea how you do this. I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I think there's this actual separate controls for Vi's mod. Where is it? It's in here. Let's scroll. Yeah, Vi's craft. Ascend, descend, move back, forward, left, right. Yeah, it's got its own separate button thing. I'm gonna have to work that out. Oh, God. Alright, well... I mean, I've got the airship now. It looks so pretty. It looks so very pretty. Alright, we need a parachute next as well. That's a thing to do. Right, okay, we're not gonna fly with it. Why is there a hole here? Right, we're not going to fly with it today then. We've got the ship. I can take it for a fly another time where we can venture off. I don't know, I feel like, can it fit multiple people? I feel like it could fit multiple... Yeah, it's got at least 2 spaces in it. Maybe. A squeeze. Or maybe there's a way to upgrade it. I don't know. We'll look into more of the books and the flying and stuff another time then. Anyway though, guys, for now, thank you very much for watching. End episode here. So, yeah, this has been Avatar. You might not think it's Avatar. But Avatar had airships, damn it. They had big blimps things. That was like one of the cool things when they took to the skies with them. So yeah, we've got one built now as well. I'm gonna get a parachute mod so that I can like jump out whenever I feel like it, because that'll be cool. At least I think it'll be cool. I'm not really sure how that'll work, but you know, we'll give it a try someday. And yeah, basically we've got airship. This will hopefully, if I'm lucky, this will let me travel around a bit quicker, a bit more stylish, and not like, it won't be as annoying traveling. I'm gonna help. I don't know. This is more just for my own like. Which also means that if we ever do decide we want to, like, surprise someone, we can just airship over the top of them, then just dive out with a parachute, maybe. But I don't know, that'll probably be in the future if someone decides to, like, say, build a base somewhere, which... So far they have it. So far they've decided living with me is the best option. Sons of bitches. Don't worry, it'll all change soon enough when the house gets burnt to the ground, all my stuff disappears. And I find a place to live. Then what will they do? Yeah, it's a really hard thing to say. I don't know what they would do if I left. Anyway, though, guys, leave a like if you enjoy the show. I'll see you next time for more Avatar, where, I don't know, with any luck, Rich will be here, and then we can go and we can do the war thing. And I'm going to hope he dies, because as soon as he dies, Inmo's the Avatar. And Inmo's not the best at hanging on to his life, and as soon as he dies, I'm finally the Avatar. It's been a long journey. This thing will have the power. Just wait and see. Anyway though, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time for more Avatar Modpack. Goodbye, everybody.